Here are 5 of the best games you cannot afford to miss this weekend. Top of the list, Chelsea versus Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. And Liverpool defending champions, but they've had a bit of a tough time in their last 2 games. They've lost the both of them. And as for Chelsea, not particularly in good form, but I think Liverpool still go into this one as favourites to beat a very immature Chelsea side who probably will pick up a red card for the 4th game in a row. And of course, after that, at the same time in Germany, at the Deutsche Bank Park, Eintracht Frankfurt will host Bayern. And Vincent Kompany's men, should they win today, will become the first team in Europe's top 5 league to win their first 10 games at the start of a season since records started taking place. And with Harry Kane in that side, I think anything could happen, really. Frankfurt, a bit of a boogie team for Bayern, but I expect Bayern to get all 3 points this evening. And of course, at the Santiago Bernabeu, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, Real Madrid take on Villarreal. And this is a very important game, very key game. It is second versus third. And 2 points only separate these two teams. Real Madrid looking to bounce back in La Liga after a very disappointing result against Atletico de Madrid last weekend. And Marcelino's men looking to build on a very, very impressive start to the season. And of course, tomorrow we continue, and in Italy, it will be AC Milan who travel to Udine to face Juventus, and to Turin, to face Juventus. And surprisingly, Igor Tudor's men have provided a lot of entertainment. I don't think a lot of people expected that so far this season. And for Milan, in no continental competition, since losing their first game of the season to Cremonese, they've gone on. Max Allegri's men have won their last 4 in the league and sit joint top with 12 points in Serie A. And of course, tomorrow as well, big one out there in Portugal, where FC Porto will play host to Mourinho's Benfica side. Remember, Mourinho first etched his name into the history books by winning the Champions League, as it is called now, the European Cup back in the days, with FC Porto. And he will be going back to that club with his new side in Benfica. Benfica have been disrupted, their preparations have been disrupted a little bit because after the Champions League game against Chelsea, a virus, attacks the team, sort of, and some of the players are not in tip-top physical shape. So it's left to be seen how much that affects their side. And a bonus game for you is out in Belgium between Club Brugge and Union Saint-Gilloise. These two teams have been by far the most dominant sides in Belgian football in the last 3 years or so, and you still expect some sort of very, very entertaining game coming from these two teams whenever they meet. As always, this is the Top Corner, and thank you for watching.